What's going on? It's she, the Wise. Welcome back to Vader's Lair. We have a lot to talk about today, Star Wars fans. There's a lot of good news for once. A lot of fun stuff to talk about. Let's get straight into the lair and let's get it going. Let's talk about this awesome Star Wars news, starting with Star Wars Celebration. Let's get it. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I hope you're doing well today. Make sure I look super white. God. Welcome back to the channel, though. There's a lot of Star Wars news to get through today. So, if you guys don't pay attention to every little detail and thing that has kind of dropped and, that we've talked about here on the channel before, Star Wars Celebration was kind of like up in the air for fans, like a lot of the shows and release dates and basically everything in Star Wars is these days. We don't know nothing. And it was kind of getting that way with Star Wars Celebration. I mean, some content creators were even talking about, is it going to still happen with everything going on in the world with, COVID complications the past 2.5, 3 years, however long it's been at this point. You know what I'm saying? Welcome into the chat, Jason Strope, Star Wars MCU OG, Tim, Ronnie, everybody. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, we had no idea obviously Celebration was probably still going to happen, but we didn't know what the regulations would be. And well, today we finally got some news that it's going to happen. There goes my light, even though it's plugged in. That's ridiculous. Please stay on. Why is that not? Alright, what the hell? You gotta be kidding me. It's not working. Alright, there you go. I hate this light. I need a new light. There's finally some info though. Finally some new Star Wars updates on Celebration, and it's still gonna happen. Tickets actually go on sale once again on the 15th of March at 9 a.m. They're finally going back on sale, so you can buy the Jedi Master $900 4-day pass, the 4-day regular pass that's like $195, the 4-day kids pass that's $70. Hey, it's pretty cheap to bring your kids, and then of course it's like $75 for each day if you can't manage to snag the 4-day pass. Hopefully I can get the 4-day pass though. I've been even debating, should I get the Jedi Master, the $900 one. I mean, it comes with premier access to all the stuff, so you can be there a half hour early to the exhibit halls. You get first come first serve in the seats, so you get the first couple seats, whatever. I don't know if it's worth it. $900 a lot. But I'm excited, man. I'm definitely going to probably be going. It's going to be my first Star Wars Celebration that I've ever been to. It is in my neck of the woods with Anaheim and everything, which is a big part of the reason why I've been wanting to go so bad. So I'm really excited for it. I hope to see some of you guys there as well. It's going to be a good time. And with Star Wars Celebration, a lot of us have been speculating, when are we going to get trailers for the Kenobi show, for Andor? When are these shows coming out? What are the release dates? Talking about that same kind of thing. Why does this keep happening? No! Let there be light, please. But yeah, I'm excited for it. The light is killing me right now. I'm excited for it though. A lot of fans have been kind of wondering when we're going to get release dates and stuff. We don't know nothing, like I said. But I think it's possible we could be getting something soon. Whether it is eventually on Star Wars Celebration. Kenobi comes out the day before Celebration, so we know the trailer is going to come before Star Wars Celebration. Maybe even May 4th at the latest, I think. But recently the rumors have been going around, we've talked about it on the channel, that it's possible the trailer could be finished and ready to air as soon as this Wednesday. This Wednesday has been kind of the big release date everybody's talking about for the Kenobi trailer, and it turns out that this Wednesday, 2 days from now, is also a big Disney Investor Day. I don't know if it's going to be quite like the big Disney Investor event thing where they announced all the Star Wars projects. Imagine it is if like that, I don't want to get your hopes too high, because that's, at this point, that's probably where my hopes are, and that is too high, But imagine if we did get that kind of stuff. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Do you think we're going to get a whole bunch of announcements, maybe a couple trailers, at least release dates on Disney Investor Day this Wednesday? Or do you think it's just going to be another Disney Plus day where we don't get diddly squat? Let me know what you think in the chat. I'm excited for it, though. I think it's possible we could get an Andor release date, a Kenobi trailer. You know, that's been rumored to be rated, like I said. I don't know what's happening with my light today. It's freaking me out. But we could get all sorts of stuff. I mean, we could get announcements for new shows even. There's been kind of a rumored High Republic show that's been in the works with like Jedi Kids, it seems. It's freaking awesome, though. It's such an exciting time to be a Star Wars fan. Just let me know what you guys think of it down in the chat. Don, welcome into the chat. Matthew Cruz as well. Jason Strope, like I said, Ghost Fixer, RF Gaming Channel. I hope you're doing good. We just talking about the latest news, but there is something that we could talk about more Obi Wan spoilery towards the end. There is a direct article I want to get to towards the end of this kind of stream. But there's a whole bunch of news. I mean, heck, there was some news for the Lego Star Wars game that's coming out this year. It looks freaking awesome. I don't know what you guys think about it, but there was some DLC packs that were kind of unveiled or, you know, shown. And there's one for the Mandalorian Season 2 where we see Ahsoka, we see Grogu and Din Djarin playable in the game, that's going to be so awesome. I'm going to love to play as Grogu and Din. Heck, Ahsoka too, you know what I mean? So, I mean, just some of these cool DLC stuff, it's so cool to see. I'm really, really excited for the Lego Star Wars game. We're probably going to play it here on the channel when it does come out. But, I mean, like I said, so much awesome news today. Ronnie says, oh my god, why did you say it like that? I sound... Yeah, good. Callisto says, awesome, so happy for you, Sheeb. I look forward to seeing the pics and hearing all about your experience. Yeah, I'm excited about it too. I hope it is a good time. You know, I've never been to one, so I'm hoping we see some cool stuff there. And it will be a day after Kenobi, so I wonder what we could potentially see during that weekend. You know, it's gonna be a good time. It's definitely gonna be a good time. So in terms of other news, there's some other stuff to talk about. Let me see where I'd put it. I don't even know if I made some notes for this, but that's all good. Always good to see you as well, Callisto, and Tim, of course. What did I have in there? Oh my god, my Discord went huge. A lot of news, though. I mean, in terms of other stuff, I don't know. I'm just really hyped up on this potential Wednesday coming up. I want to know what you guys think in the chat. Whether you think we could get a whole bunch of announcements and release dates, stuff. I mean, there's some other stuff that I'm trying to find. My computer's just running slow as heck. My light is freaking out. It's all good. Okay, so there's more stuff on the Kenobi kind of leaks. There's also, okay, I'll show you guys the poster maybe for the Star Wars Celebration. The artwork is incredible. I literally saw it, and I don't know what you guys think. I posted kind of a message about it on YouTube as well, but the poster and like artwork for Celebration this year is gorgeous. I want to get that tattooed on me, dude. That thing is sick. Of course, the Celebration tickets are back on sale this March 15th. Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga DLC content revealed. Let's click on this little article. Let's see what this is about. Get a little more info for you guys. So this comes from brickfanatics.com, which is kind of a Lego Fanatics site, clearly. It says, Warner Brother Games has confirmed details of Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga's downloadable content, or DLCs, including the characters available in the game's Season's Pass. That's pretty dope. So maybe buying the Season Pass will be worth it for this game. The characters include Mandalorian Season 1, Din Djarin, and Grogu, although Grogu is apparently non-playable, it says, from this season. And then it says Grief Karga, Cara Dune, IG-11, and Queel are all going to be playable characters from the Mandalorian Season 1 DLC. Then there will also be Solo, a Star Wars story, April 5th, as well as The Mandalorian. All of these come out April 5th for the most part. There's some that come out a little bit later. But Solo, a Star Wars story, DLC characters, there's going to be a young Han Solo, young Chewbacca, young Lando Calrissian, Kira will be playable as well, Tobias Beckett, and Enfys Nest. And then we'll get some classic characters with pre-order. So this will include Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, Han Solo, Darth Vader, and Lando Calrissian. I don't know what's going to be different about them with this. What's going to be, I don't know. I don't know why these are on there. But then there's the Trooper Pack, which will include the Death Trooper, Incinerator Trooper, Range Trooper, Imperial Shore Trooper, and Mimban Stormtrooper. I don't know if I know Mimban. Interesting. And then there will also be a Rogue One, a Star Wars story, which will have Jyn Erso, Bodhi Rook, Cassian Andor, K2SO, Chirrut Imwe, the whole crew, you know. Then there will be Mandalorian Season 2 DLC, which will have Ahsoka, Boba Fett, Bo-Katan, Fennec Shan, and Moff Gideon. And then there will finally be a Bad Batch one that will come May 4th, along with the Mandalorian Season 2 one. They'll have Hunter, Wrecker, Tech, Crosshair, and Echo. So that's freaking cool. I like that all of these DLC characters will be available. I think there will be stories that maybe will coincide with the characters as well, like little side quests, and I think that would be brilliant if they did that along with the 9 main Skywalker movies. But it seems like that's kind of the way they're going to do it. The shows are going to have DLC kind of content, and then of course it's going to be the main 9 Skywalker saga movies that you kind of play throughout the game, which is, I think that's dope. I can't wait to do it. You know, the season 1 Mando that I've seen has him with the Amban rifle and everything, so it looks really dope. I can't wait to see kind of how these characters play, because I might even be more excited to play as some of these characters than some of the other ones that we've played before. Mike Porter, my guy, welcome into the chat. I hope you're doing well. Mike Porter was just doing a Twitter Space, I believe it's called, which is a cool kind of like live stream on Twitter in a way. And he had some really good stuff to say about kind of Star Wars fans and how, you know, DC fans and fans of Batman have all kind of had their own opinions on the Batman. Whatever way you kind of feel about it, a lot of people love it. A lot of people, it's not for them, or it's too dark, or whatever it may be. But I think a lot of us did really enjoy it, and I loved the words that Mike Porter had to say. So go give my boy Mike Porter a big follow, a big shout out to him. Follow him on Twitter though. Love me some Mike Porter. Great dude. Tim says, I don't expect too much for Wednesday, maybe release dates, and if we're lucky, a teaser or trailer. But I think they're saying saving new announcements for May. Definitely possible, my guy. You're definitely on track with that. I wouldn't even be surprised if a lot of the announcements come with Star Wars Celebration. I mean, that's a big part of the reason I'm excited to go, you know. So I definitely agree with you. That could be the case. I don't think we'll get too much on May 4th, if I'm being honest. They haven't really given us much that day, so I expect less on May 4th than I do on Wednesday, you know what I mean? But at this point, who really knows? Bad Batch Season 2 at one point was even rumored to be on May 4th, although now it seems it'll be kind of the back half of the year, maybe even before Andor, but we'll see how it kind of plays out. Hopefully we do get some announcements, some kind of dates for Bad Batch Season 2 Andor, whether it does come Wednesday or on May 4th or Star Wars Celebration, whenever it does eventually come. Tim just put Mike Porter's Twitter into the chat. Make sure to hit that Twitter link. Go check out Mike Porter. Follow him. Love me some Mike Porter. Make sure to smash the like button as well if you're enjoying this content. If you enjoy the channel here, it really does help us out, and I appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, a big welcome to you. I appreciate you for being here. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with the latest Star Wars news, Star Wars lore, all kinds of stuff. We do comics here. We're doing a playthrough of the Jedi Fallen Order game, leading into eventually some news, whether it's May 4th or Star Wars Celebration, that we could eventually get news for the second Fallen Order game, you know. So I mean, there's a lot of freaking awesome stuff going on in Star Wars, so make sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to the latest on all of it. on all of it. Mark Hamilton, welcome into the chat. I hope you're doing well. He says, was just watching some prime Star Wars gatekeeping over on Nerd Theory. Oh no. Don't gatekeep. Don't gatekeep my Star Wars. It's for everybody. Mike Porter says, what do you call the eggs from the frog lady that Grogu rejects? Bad Batch. He wouldn't reject any of them. That's the thing. He's like me. I just embrace all of the Star Wars, the animated side, all of it, man. Just give me the Star Wars. Give me the Star Wars. Join me, Don says. And indeed, Don. Indeed. Oh my gosh. I just realized why it looks a little funky today. We looking funky in the lair. Hold on, I'm gonna fix this and make myself real big. Boom! I'm big now. There's my links. If you guys want to follow us on Twitter, check us out at Vader's Lair, on Instagram at Sheev the Wise, and here at YouTube, make sure to subscribe to Vader's Lair. I appreciate all you guys. All right, on with the news. So that was the bulk of it, to be honest. And there is some potential spoilery kind of stuff that I do want to get into here. The last thing I will say before we do get into that is that recently there was kind of rumors that Disney Plus might get ads and the opportunity to upgrade to an ad-free version. Please, God, don't do that. I'm already paying like $80 a year. I'm sure it'll be $90 a year next year. And, you know, whether you're doing the yearly or paying monthly, God, if they're going to make it an option to have ads and ad-free, oh, man, let me know what you guys think about that in the chat. But no thank you for me. That's what I got to say about that. No thank you. That would really suck. All right. On with the spoilers for Kenobi. So if you don't want to know anything about the Obi Wan Kenobi show, now is your time to probably head out for a little bit. Because we're going to dive straight into an article from the Direct on Obi Wan Kenobi leak spoils the opening scene of the Disney Plus show. Now, I want to say before we get into this article to take everything we say and talk about within it with a grain of salt. We don't know for sure that this is going to happen until we see the episode air. But the Direct is pretty solid. They're pretty solid, I think. And I think it's possible that this could be what we see. So, to get into this article, once more, spoiler alert, if you don't want to know anything about the Obi Wan Kenobi show before we get into it, now's your time to leave. The Obi Wan Kenobi leak spoils the opening scene of the Disney Plus show. The wait is almost over. Star Wars fans, Lucasfilm's next live-action series, Obi Wan Kenobi, is set to debut on May 25th on Disney Plus, and unlike the seasons of The Mandalorian and now The Book of Boba Fett, this show is Disney's first go at George Lucas's set of prequel trilogy characters, particularly Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan and Hayden Christensen's Darth Vader. Oh yes, and it's going to be fantastic to see them again, if I do say so myself. While Star Wars fans know the show takes place about a decade after Revenge of the Sith and involves Jedi hunting Inquisitors and will feature the rematch of the century, stated by Kathleen Kennedy, between Obi-Wan and his fallen Padawan, Anakin Skywalker, now Darth Vader. Just what story Lucasfilm has set to tell about the iconic Kenobi remains to be seen. However, that's not to say that leaks aren't out there, especially on the channel. In lieu of a trailer, a number of rumors have made their way online in recent weeks, and now a leak has detailed a bit of what audiences will see in the opening scene of the Obi-Wan Kenobi. So here we get into some potential scene details, and the leaks kind of start here. New Obi-Wan Kenobi leak details opening scene. It says, according to MakingStarWars.net, the first scene from the Obi-Wan Kenobi Disney Plus series was recently screened in Burbank, and yes, it takes place during the events of Revenge of the Sith and Order 66. The first scene takes place during Order 66? Damn! That's one way to kick it off, you know. Perfect way to kick it off, to be honest. This scene is rumored to feature the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, where clone troopers are attacking two Padawan who appear to be in their late teens or early 20s. I said Padawan. I don't know if it's Padawans or Padawan. Like Jedi is plural, so is Padawan. plural? Padawans? Okay. Their Jedi masters sacrificed themselves to save their students who managed to escape the temple, similarly to what we see with Depa Billaba in the Bad Batch, sacrificing herself for Kanan Jarrus, or in the Jedi Fallen Order, when Jaro Tapal eventually sacrifices himself for Cal Kestis. We see this time and time again in Star Wars, where the masters will sacrifice themselves for the Padawans during Order 66, or even during other events of the Clone Wars. At the screening of Obi Wan Kenobi, it was reportedly confirmed that these events will serve as the first scenes of the show, and confidence is high that the series will be a success. Interestingly enough, this isn't the first time Order 66 or the Jedi Temple has been featured in a Star Wars Disney Plus series. In fact, audiences recently saw a flashback of Grogu's experience during Order 66 in the Book of Boba Fett. Of course, that was quite exciting to see. However, according to the report, this moment from Obi-Wan series is not the same moment that Grogu recalled in the Tamora Morrison-led series. However, it was said, albeit vaguely, that the scenes could nearly fit together. Okay, so it's not the exact scene that we saw in the Book of Boba Fett, but it sounds like it could be a scene that maybe even takes place after it, or maybe like during the same time at a different part of the temple. Who knows? It says these are the spoilers you're looking for. So these are the spoilers you're looking for. Smash like, subscribe. In the years following Revenge of the Sith, a number of Star Wars projects have touched on various Order 66 survival stories. In addition to Cal Kestis from the Jedi Fallen Order game, who lost his master Jaro Tapal but survived the slaughter, the Star Wars Rebels also featured Padawan survivor Kanan Jarrus. So all this kind of stuff I just talked about, this where Depa Billaba sacrifices herself as well. And while more of this tragic event is yet to be unveiled, basically, it always intrigues Star Wars fans to see. It's not something fans haven't seen in recent years, but what's intriguing, however, is the setting of the Jedi Temple, because we haven't really seen too much of what happened in there other than holograms and, a few scenes of Anakin, especially since both Anakin and Grogu were in the Jedi Temple. Now again, it doesn't sound like audiences are going to see a Grogu cameo or any reveals about his past, says the direct, in this scene. However, it's hard to ignore the fact that Lucasfilm keeps revisiting this location and event while keeping some happenings a mystery. It sounds also like audiences may see Tamora Morrison as a clone trooper during this moment of the show. This report made mention in the fact that the Boba Fett star was recently pictured in a trooper body glove with the white boots, all that. So that basically he was seen as on set, like walking onto the set or something recently, which I talked about also. Morrison is also expected to reprise his roles as Captain Rex and Commander Cody in the Obi Wan Kenobi show, especially now that the Star Wars animated shows have given these clone troopers more depth and personality. And it'll be interesting to see how Tamora Morrison could potentially play the two characters as well. If this rumor and others that have been shared are true, it's possible that one of the young Jedi who escapes will be Nari, a Jedi character who finds Kenobi on Tatooine and accidentally brings the Inquisitors to the planet with him. All in all, it sounds like the first episode of this Ewan McGregor-led series will contain plenty of action, emotion, and ties to a number of other Star Wars stories. Hopefully, the upcoming trailer will confirm what audiences have been hearing and possibly a little more of what to expect. Again, the Obi Wan Kenobi series will debut on Disney Plus on May 25th, 2022. But let me know what you guys think about all of this in the chat below. Are you excited to potentially see Order 66 flashbacks in the Kenobi series, especially after seeing some in the Book of Boba Fett and other shows as well, and other, mediums? Are you excited to see that kind of a thing? And do you think that Grogu could be in the flashback? It said here that they're not really expecting Grogu to be in an Order 66 flashback scene, but how cool would it be to see if, Nari or maybe another character or other Jedi survivors are interacting with Grogu during that time period, or we even see what happens to him, who potentially could have saved Grogu. I don't know, man. I'm excited to see that. I think it could be dope to see Order 66 flashbacks, even if Grogu is not in them. I don't know exactly if we're going to follow Anakin, or if it's just going to follow these characters like Nari, or maybe even the third Inquisitor, or the third sister Inquisitor Reva that we have heard about. I don't know who exactly we're going to see, but I'm excited to see more Order 66. It's something that I really enjoy seeing, even if it is tragic as heck and we watch characters die left and right. I just love it. She just loves it. Do it. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Spider-Man 96, it's good to see you, my friend. Is there going to be spoilers? I just kind of talked about some. My bad. My bad, 96. I didn't talk about him earlier. Mike Porter says Sheev the Wise is on his driver's license and his address is Vader's Lair. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tim says, hello there, Dawn. Yes, Dawn, welcome into the chat. Of course. Maximum Order 66. Do it, Dawn. Do it. Please do it. Yeah, I want all the Order 66. Daniel Fisher, welcome into the chat. I hope you're doing well. Steve Sorenka says, I mean, I would love an entire Order 66 movie. So we'll take anything more than what we get. Yeah, dude, me too. Me too. Jedi Mike says, just message you on the Discord. Hey, dude, for sure. For sure. I'm definitely going to be trying to get my tickets this Wednesday. I don't know about you, Mike, but I'm definitely going to be trying to do that. Hopefully I can meet up with a whole bunch of you guys there at Celebration. We'll see how it all works out as we get closer. If there's any information, though, that you guys want to know about Star Wars Celebration, there is the Star Wars Celebration website. Heck, you can even shoot me some questions here or in the Discord. If you want to follow along on our Discord, hang out with some Star Wars fans just like yourself, there is a link to it in the description below. While you're at it, go check out some Vader's Lair merch. We have some newer merchandise with two of our previous logos. One of them is the newer logo that we have now, and one was one of our original logos. And you can get hoodies, long sleeve shirts kind of like this that have our logo plastered on it, and they look fantastic. Everybody that's gotten one so far has really enjoyed it. So if you want to support the channel in more ways than just subscribing and smashing the like button, that is another way that you can do it. I appreciate you guys, and thank you for being here today. Yeah, Tim just posted the Discord server in the chat, so if you want to check it out, there it is. It's pinned to the chat. What else are we saying? Yeah, PO box is order number 66. Definitely make sure to send in your orders there. That was a good one. But what do you guys think of all of this? Do you think Tamura Morrison is going to be playing Cody, even though it says that, you know, we're likely going to see Tamura as potentially in these Order 66 flashbacks? Do you think we'll see him just as a clone trooper in those flashbacks? Or do you think maybe it's for Commander Cody? Maybe even for Rex? What do you guys think in the chat? Hey, Callisto, I saw that you had gotten the red one. That is so awesome. I appreciate you. She says, awesome shirts. I wore mine, then washed it the next day and put it back on. Dude, that's awesome, Callisto. I really appreciate it. I love hearing the feedback from you guys too, because I mean, I got my own. I love it. I love it. I got to get some more for Celebration too, you know what I mean? Matthew Cruz says, are we going to have a Clone Wars watch party this week? Yes, Matthew Cruz, we likely will be doing one during the week. I usually do the Clone Wars rewatch parties on Sunday, and man, they are a great time. If you guys haven't been to one, we are currently watching through the Clone Wars leading into the Obi Wan Kenobi show. We're probably going to have a week or two gap, and we may even watch Revenge of the Sith again leading into the Kenobi show, because, I mean, come on, why not? Why not? So, if you guys want to be a part of that this week, join the Discord that is pinned to the chat, and we'll probably talk about it. We'll maybe do it tomorrow or Thursday. That's probably when we'll do our watch party, and we'll probably be playing some Jedi Fallen Order again this week. So if you guys are interested in any of that, make sure to subscribe to the channel and check it out. Click that little bell, get notified every time that we go live, post a video. Heck, speaking of videos, your boy's got to get back on the grind of making some videos, man. I've just been streaming all the time, which streams are awesome, don't get me wrong, but I gotta make some videos, gotta make some theories, gotta get deep, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys think in the chat though, if there's any kind of videos you want me to make. I mean, I have a whole list that I gotta get to. There's a whole bunch of stuff I gotta talk about, but do it, get the merch. Yeah. Do it, Steve. Matthew Cruz says, "Are we gonna?" So I definitely think we're gonna be watching the rest of our Clone Wars. We're gonna catch up on some episodes either Tuesday or Thursday, and then of course Sunday we're probably gonna kick it back up with part 7 or 8. I don't know what part we're on now. I think we did part 5 the other day. I'm losing track. Something to look forward to indeed. That's the bulk of the Star Wars news, though. Let me know what you guys think is your favorite part of it. I mean, getting the Lego Star Wars Saga DLC stuff, that was an awesome start to the morning. And then finding out the Star Wars Celebration tickets were back. I was just thinking about it the other day. Heck, I was thinking about talking about it. And here it is, man. We got the ticket dates and everything. So it's awesome to get all of that. And then, of course, we had the Kenobi leaks at the end of the day. So just good news for Star Wars. Great day for Star Wars fans, I think, in general, in terms of the news. So I'm just having a good time. You know, I loved me some Batman this past week, watching that movie. Whew. Heck, even this past weekend was Rebels Remembered Day. You know, it's the 4-year anniversary of the final episode of Star Wars Rebels airing. I mean, seeing people celebrate that on Twitter and Star Wars fans, you know, remembering Rebels, it's so awesome to see that kind of stuff too, especially as someone who considers themselves a Rebel simp. You know, I can't wait to see Ezra Bridger. And heck, even with Ezra Bridger, recently Mina Masad, the guy that is kind of rumored to be playing Ezra Bridger, had posted a picture of himself as Ezra Bridger on his story. A lot of people are on his Instagram. A lot of people were trying to figure out what to make of it, whether it meant he was going to be playing him. Was he not going to be playing him? I think he is going to. I think that is kind of a big hint that, yeah, he's going to be playing Ezra Bridger indeed. And I do think Mina Masad will be a fantastic Ezra Bridger at that. Are you doing a major milestones video for Kenobi to ramp up? Interesting question, Daniel. Because we haven't really done like a big 500 subscriber video or anything. And I do think that we could hit 1,000 subs as we approach Kenobi. We're almost at 800, so every subscriber helps. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. And I mean, if we hit 1,000 subs, dude, for sure we'll do a big milestone kind of video. I don't know if it'll happen before Kenobi, during Kenobi, after Kenobi. Who knows when? No man knows the hour, right? But I mean, yeah, we'll probably do 1,000 sub stream and just chill with you guys, talk about Star Wars. It'll be a good time. Callisto says a stream where we focus and discuss one character would be fun. I'm definitely open to that. I'm a big fan of Ezra Bridger. I would love to talk about him. I know not everyone else would, but I would love to talk about Ezra Bridger, Ahsoka Tano, all sorts of Star Wars characters, and I'd be down to talk about them during, you know, make a point to do a stream about each character, or, you know, certain characters. Heck, we could do one for Kenobi with the Kenobi show coming up. I think that's a great idea, Callisto. Thank you. Definitely think we can shop that working. Steve says top 10 Kenobi show theories, top 10 Kenobi Obi-Wan moments, top 10 Vader moments. Let's get trending vids. Dude, I love it. That sounds absolutely lit, Steve. I should definitely get on that. Matthew Cruz says maybe make some Kenobi videos since that's gonna be hot stuff right now in the algorithms. For sure. I agree with that. Kenobi is definitely about to be popping. Building the authority in the algorithm is a part of the game too, and the more Kenobi streams and videos that we do, the more we will be popping during the airing of Kenobi and when everybody's searching for, you know, it'll be a friggin' blast when we get to Kenobi, especially with Star Wars Celebration being there too. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with myself during all that. Like, I'm planning on buying the 4-day tickets, and I'm skipping work for 2 days. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna get done. I'm just gonna be like having a blast at Celebration. Like, I don't know how I need like a camera. I don't know how I do like live streams there. Like, I don't know. I don't think I can on my phone. I really have no clue. We'll figure something out though. I'm definitely gonna be recording on my phone for certain things. I don't know what will be allowed to record during what parts, but bro, I can't wait. Mike Porter says, remember everyone. You are wonderful. Yes, you. You are as wonderful as Sheev. I mean, you're probably more wonderful than Sheev. Let's be real. Tim, Patricia, Dawn, Daniel, all of you guys are the absolute best. Heck, if you're watching this video right now, if you're watching this stream, whether it's playback, live, whatever, you are the best. And I love you. For real, I appreciate every single one of you guys. You're all amazing, amazing people, amazing fans. Regardless of what your opinions are, what your belief is, I think we have a fantastic group of Star Wars fans here. A fantastic community of Star Wars fans at that. Heck, just nerdy fans in general, whether it is Star Wars, Tolkien kind of stuff. You know, whatever you're into. I think we have some awesome, respectful people here. You know, and to Mike Porter's point, you know, the people getting nitpicky about how dark Batman is, like, you know, like, we all have our opinions on this kind of stuff, right? And I love that we can all just put some of that aside and just enjoy or talk about Star Wars in a constructive and enjoying way here and in this community. I think you guys are the absolute best, and I love every single one of you dudes. So thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for being a member of this community, and thank you for being you. If no one's told you recently, you're the best. You're the best. What else are we saying in the chat? So much love. You deserve to be popping. One of our favorites right here. Hey, 2 Star Wars nerds. I appreciate you. I really love you guys as well, and I think your content is fantastic. It's freaking awesome. I hope you guys are going to Celebration or something, you know? I'd love to meet up with you guys at some point. That'd be dope. Speaking of wonderful, Jedi Mike is fabulous. Yes, he is indeed. That's definitely true. Hey, Matthew Cruz, you already know, brother. I really do appreciate you, Matthew Cruz. I know you I see you on the Instagram and everything. I appreciate you, brother. I really do. Chaos, you already know I appreciate you. Hey, by the way, anybody that's like watching on the replay or in the chat, you know, let me know if you're still waiting on the Funko Pop. I think there may have been 1 or 2 that didn't get sent through properly. So just hit me up, and I gotta send them still because of that issue. But just hit me up. Hey, Kalisto says this is a nerdy community who shows kindness and respect all the time. It's a wonderful atmosphere. It truly is. And Kalisto, I feel like you've been a big part of molding that at points, and I really appreciate everything you do, whether it is through the Everyday Geeks community back in the Den of Nerds days. You're the best, Kalisto. I really do appreciate you. Hey, Tim, you already know I love hanging with you and everybody else in the chat as well. Chaos is fabulous. Fabtabulous. There you go. You already know, Mike Porter. You already know. To be honest, I think that's the bulk of the news today. I don't know what else we got to talk about. It's kind of a shorter stream, I guess. I'm just enjoying kicking back with you guys, talking about stuff. I'm ready, man. I'm almost too ready for Kenobi at this point, because it's a waiting game at this point, you know? Especially with some of the leaks that have come out. I'm just waiting. I got to get the content rolling, though. I got to get these videos started. I mean, heck, I could even shop some of the stuff with you guys now. I mean, I'm alright, Tim. I'm alright. Alright, so I mean, these are some of this stuff is stuff that I've sat on for years, and it's not even like full on Kenobi videos, you know what I mean? But here's one I want to talk about and make a video of at some point. Is there a Star Wars multiverse? Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Do you think there's a Star Wars multiverse? I think it's possible. I mean, there is a whole like scene. I think it was in Rebels. I don't really remember, but I think it was either the dude that's kind of outside of the world between worlds talking to Sabine. I forget what his name is, but I think it was either him or Palpatine that said something along the lines of there's infinite paths that lead to infinite possibilities. So you think there's a Star Wars multiverse? Because I mean, I don't know, man. I think it's possible. I don't know if they'll ever go that direction, but I would love it. I think like there's like a weird air around multiversal stuff. Like, you know, Doctor Strange is coming out this year. Multiverse of Madness, you know. I'm super hyped for that movie, and I love multiversal kind of stuff. I love the idea of just, one multiverse has, let's say, a Captain America, and another has a Captain Carter. Peggy Carter becomes Captain America. Like, that kind of stuff it's cool to me. It's cool. And like the stories they can create with those kind of opportunities. So I think a multiverse would fit right in with Star Wars, but that's just my personal opinion. Theory and Josh debating. If there is, Feige better control it. Hey, Steve. Whoo, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Hey, OG, welcome back into the chat. More Clone Wars this Sunday? Yes, there probably will be some more Clone Wars this Tuesday or Thursday as well. I mean, check out the Discord because we'll talk about it then. We'll probably do some tomorrow, though. And then Sunday as well. So probably expect part 6 of the Clone Wars rewatch tomorrow. And then we'll probably do part 7 this Sunday. And we'll probably do like a 4-hour one on Sunday. I don't know if we'll do a 4-hour one tomorrow, but we'll see how long we can go. What else are we saying? Callisto says, I think World Between Worlds makes it a multiverse, in my opinion. Me too. And that's why part of the reason why I'm such a big Rebels fan is the introduction of the World Between Worlds. Like, I will simp for Rebels and that all day. Like, I don't know. Like, there's some Star Wars fans that don't want a multiverse to kind of be a thing, and I'm just, why not, man? Why not? More fun for me, Tim says, I think it should be different timelines and not universes. I'm cool with that too. Tim. And I think that would be really cool way to do it. And I think that would make sense. Kind of the branching of the timelines. But I mean, that would eventually lead to kind of a multiversal kind of thing, That's what I think. Infinite paths lead to infinite possibilities. They're going on a whole tangent about this now. Two Star Wars Nerds says, I don't think there is a multiverse, but more of a path to time travel. But traveling in time has always and will always happen, like World Between Worlds, a time continuum. I like that. I'm cool with that too. It makes sense. It's so cool. At one point, I was working on a Batu review of Galaxy's Edge. I mean, everybody's talking about the Galactic Star Cruiser right now and whether it's worth it or not, which probably not yet, but I mean, at one point it might be. Who knows? And I think it is a good building point for stuff they could do with that kind of theme park, and I don't know. They can build on it. Ashton, welcome into the chat, my friend. I've done some lightsaber reviews. I talked about it recently. I never have actually finished and published them, but I've attempted to do some lightsaber reviews, and they end up looking ridiculous. So I could do more lightsaber pop, Funko Pop, and different kind of collection reviews. I have the Din Djarin helmet. Heck, I might want to dress up as Din Djarin for Celebration, but we'll see, because it is a 4-day event, What else? There's some other videos I could talk about. I mean, how does hyperspace work? I've already kind of worked on this video, and it's in the pipeline. But how does hyperspace work? It's actually talked about in some of the High Republic novels to great length, and there's a lot of other things on like Wikipedia and things you can dig into throughout the Star Wars kind of timeline, if you will, that kind of hint and talk about how hyperspace works, which I think is fascinating. I think you guys would probably think it's fascinating. But yeah. Matthew Cruz says, no, Sheev. Treason. It's treason then. No multiverse. But think of the possibilities, Matthew. Do it. Just do it. Ashton says, honestly, my favorite part of Rebels is when Darth Maul shows up and blinds Kanan and fights the Inquisitors. Dude, that stuff is lit. It's definitely lit. To continue on talking about some of the stuff I've been working on in the pipeline, I don't know if any of you have noticed, and I'm sure some of you have, but in the scene where Luke Skywalker shows up in the finale of The Mandalorian Season 2, when his X-Wing kind of lands to the landing platform, in the background it almost looks like there's a Tho-Yor. Now, Tho-Yor was from like old Star Wars lore and like from like more than thousands of years in the past kind of thing. I think there's even a Tho-Yor in the what's it called? The arc in the Clone Wars. Gosh, I can't think of it. The one with the father, son. Man, help me out in the chat. Jared Dyer, welcome in, my friend. I hope you're doing well. He says, "What's good, Sheep? It's Obi-Wan. Is Obi-Wan gonna slap, or am I gonna need to slap someone at Disney?" Or am I? He said, "Is Obi-Wan gonna slap, or am I gonna need to slap someone at Disney for Obi-Wan?" Obi-Wan's gonna slap. It's gonna slap. It's gonna take us and go. You know what I mean? Is that from the Vong? Not exactly. I can look it up real quick too. I mean, this is why it's a video that's in the works. I haven't really done too much with this yet. But there is a Thoyor in the background. I mean, if you guys haven't seen they're like the little pyramid things, and that's in the Clone Wars arc. Gosh, I can't think of what it's called. It is from the Old Republic though. And okay, here's the little thing. Thoyor was the name of the 8-grade pyramid ships that carried the Force-sensitive ancestors of the Jedi Order, or Jedi Order. So like the old, basically what the Jedi were kind of based off of, right? Basically, the ancestors of the Jedi Order from Tython and 36,000 BBY, so way thousands and 36,000 years before the events of A New Hope. Way before. And basically these Jedi were on Tython and had these Thoyor kind of ship things, and one of them leads to that Clone Wars arc. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know if is this the Legends? No, not Legends. There's canon stuff with this. Come on. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff to build in the Algo. The Mortis arc. Oh, thank you, Matthew Cruz. Yes, in the Mortis arc at the very start, we're going to get there in our Clone Wars rewatch pretty soon here. But in the Mortis arc, that kind of starts off with Anakin, Ahsoka, and Obi-Wan kind of, I don't know if it's like getting sucked in or like pulled into a Thoyor or what happens, but it seems like that all takes place in a Thoyor. And then we see one after seeing Tython, which is heavily tied in with the Thoyor. We see one in the Mandalorian in the background. It's very distinct, but you can see it. You can see it, I promise you. So that's the kind of videos in the pipeline that we got, though. I mean, there's a few more. Talking about someone in the chat at one point wanted me to make a video on Ezra's green saber, how he kind of got it between Rebel seasons. I think that would be dope. I promise this too. I probably will be making a video on who are the Inquisitors, talking about each of the Inquisitors we've seen in canon, as they are quite interesting. I mean, if you haven't seen Star Wars Rebels, played through Jedi Fallen Order, you might not even know who the Inquisitors are. So I think that could be a really fun video to make, and probably going to be the next thing that I work on. Make those pipeline videos. Pipeline videos? Make those. I don't know if I follow. That's do it. Yes, I definitely will. I'm gonna be definitely doing a lot. I gotta get back on the video grind, man. I mean, I don't know, man. Something about editing, I love hanging out and talking to you guys in the chat. I need to just edit a little bit more. Yeah. I'm excited to see some lightsabers in Obi-Wan. Me too, Tim. I think we could definitely see some lightsabers, whatever characters we do end up seeing. I think there's going to be a lot of lightsaber fights. So, I mean, I'm down for it. Alright, y'all. It has been a fantastic time to kind of round off what we talked about. There is some DLC content that will be a part of the Lego Star Wars Skywalker game that will have Mandalorian characters, Rogue One, all the kind of spin-off shows and movies. There's going to be all sorts of DLC for the Lego Star Wars game, and that's freaking awesome news. Star Wars Celebration is back! And your boy is hyped! Because I'm probably going to be trying to score a ticket this March 15th, whatever day it is. I'm going to try and score some tickets, and hopefully I'll see some of you guys at Star Wars Celebration. It's going to be popping right as the Kenobi show kind of starts dropping. It's going to be a great time. Wait, didn't you call them pipeline videos, or did I make that up? I don't know if I did. I think that's Good wording though. What did you miss? I'm kind of running down what you missed right here, Jay. Welcome into the chat, my friend. So again, Star Wars Celebration, it's happening. Tickets are coming back out soon. I'm trying to get some tickets, trying to go dressed up as Din Djarin. It's gonna be a great time. I can't wait to see some of you guys there. And then of course there was some Kenobi leaks and rumors that kind of had leaked out today about some of the details on the beginning of the Obi Wan Kenobi show. So if you want to check that out, rewind a little bit. We did talk about it already. We're gonna get out of here in a minute though. Don't worry. I know you missed most of it. Don't worry about it. Thank you for being here, the not so cowardly lioness. I appreciate you for coming in. But that's basically the majority of what we talked about. To run over again some of the other stuff, we think it's possible the Kenobi trailer could drop this Wednesday. We don't know for sure, but alongside that, it could be a Disney Investor Day. I'm super hopeful, but I don't want to raise your guys' hopes too high, that potentially we could get more announcements this Wednesday on that Disney Investor Day. Maybe it'll be something similar to the 2019 or 2020 Investor Day where they announced all this sort of Star Wars stuff before the pandemic kind of ruined that whole slate and production for everybody in the world, regardless of Lucasfilm, you know. I mean, Marvel stuff got thwacked up the side, DC, all this sort of content stuff got really put in the swinger as soon as the pandemic kind of started up. So, I mean, it would be dope to get some more updates this Wednesday, but don't get your hopes too high. I just think it's possible that with the pandemic kind of winding down finally, sort of, you know, hopefully it does for good, but we'll see. I think it's possible we could get some updates on the future, finally some freaking announcements, but who knows? We'll have to see. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week though. Yosh Bricks, I hope you're doing well. Steve Staranka, videos in the pipeline. You already know. We definitely got some videos in the pipeline. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, though. I'm going to go get working on those videos, to be honest. And may the Force be with you all. Much love, y'all. Thank you for being here again. Make sure to smash the like button. Check out our Discord in the link in the description. Pinned to the chat as well. I appreciate you all for being here. And may the Force be with you always. Much love, y'all.